everybody out there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of Madden 20 MUT Mailbag. This is our weekly series here on YouTube where we go over all of your community questions regarding Madden 20, Madden 20 Ultimate Team, and sometimes some other things. Apologies for the lack of videos over the last week or so, but we are back from a mini hiatus there. We went on a quick road trip for a couple days, went down to Virginia to see my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, my new 2-month-old niece. It was just a good time to get away. I feel rejuvenated. I'm ready to start pumping out some content. It's going to be a little difficult with EA not giving us content to put videos out on, but, you know, you can expect some things coming very soon, hopefully. And we got some gameplays. We got Power Up Tuesday tomorrow, so we'll have videos for you guys this week. Hopefully, position heroes are coming. I got a feeling there'll be a question in today's video answering something regarding promos or position heroes. So we'll see what happens there. And don't forget, we're gonna link it in the upper right part of your screen. There's going to be a link to my last video, which was another episode of Madden gameplay and funny moments. I encourage you guys, if you've never watched one of those videos, they don't get a ton of views, but I absolutely love making them. I love putting together all the clips for them. They're very funny. I think they are. So do me a favor. It's linked in that upper right part of your screen. Make sure you go watch that video. We're also going to link my second channel, which we recently put out a video, a Call of Duty Warzone video, and more content will be coming to that channel very, very soon, because I'm going to start playing a lot of other games now that, you know, Madden 20 is just kind of in a downfall, is safe to say. So go check out my second channel. Go check out my last video. Let's get on into the questions. And as always, guys, thank you so much for submitting your questions. I messed up on the last episode. I put out a questionnaire. You guys left questions and I never got to them, and that's my bad. And if I don't get to your question in this video, please don't take it personal. We'll be back with another episode either this coming weekend or at least, you know, next Tuesday. You guys should know by now Monday is typically a MUT recap day, but there wasn't much to recap, and I felt like I owed you guys this episode. So let's get on into it. We got 39 questions to go through. And the first one is from Tanner. Do you think they will add on more abilities in 21 or just give them all different names, or maybe both? I would say both. Abilities are not going anywhere. I know a lot of people dislike them. Here's my stance with abilities, and I've said this before. I'm happy with them. I just think they need to be tuned. There are some that are just completely overpowered, and some that are just completely useless. So abilities to me are not going anywhere. I'm sure they will add on new ones. I'm sure they will change the name to some. So to answer your question, likely both. Do you think Deshaun Jackson will get an upgrade to this power-up expansion? Well, I certainly hope so. I would say yes. If I was a betting man, I would say yes. Hopefully the power-up expansions, they're now giving us up to 99 overalls. I absolutely love this program, this promo, whatever you want to call it. It's addressing a lot of guys who need upgrades and just saying, here, give them a 99 overall. Deshaun Jackson, I think, will get one. Hopefully they continue this really up until like the very end of MUT 20, because I think there's just so much potential to help all types of theme teams out and just all types of cards. Whether you want to admit it or not, power-up expansion is content. It is new cards, in my opinion, and now you can get them to 99 overalls. A little bit expensive with all the training, but I love it, and hopefully, yes, Deshaun Jackson will get one. When do you think rookie premieres are coming, and how much are they going to cost to complete? As far as the cost, I'll answer the second question first. I have no idea. I'm not going to try to guess. Typically in the past, they were anywhere from like 4 to 5 to 6 to 700K. Sometimes they cost over $1 million. I think they'll be cheaper. But as far as when they come out, I'm not sure. We know now that Madden 21 is, I think, August 25th is when it's coming out. So to me, that probably says rookie premieres are either going to be last week of July or maybe first week of August. It's always the last promo of the year, so I would expect that to be when rookie premieres come out. But yeah, late July, early August as far as cost. Who knows what the market's going to look like, 2 months from now. I have no idea. I've seen this question before, but it never got answered. What should we do first in MUT 21? Solos, head-to-head, stack up on coins. Thank you, Sandra, for telling y'all to subscribe. That makes another good point from Sandra there. You guys are doing great with the subscriptions, man. Now it's up to 53% of my viewers are from subscribers. Remember, we were below 50 a little while ago. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can keep that number going up. As far as first thing to do in MUT 21, I think it's a really good question. We'll probably focus an entire video on it when MUT 21 comes out. But this is what I do every single year. Solos. I stay away from head-to-head for at least a week. Sometimes you want to get in there and just play other people, and that's fine. If you want to do that, that's fine. And who knows what the rewards are going to be like next year. But for me, every year for at least 3 or 4 or 5 years now, I grind the heck out of solos. I do not buy any cards. I literally just play solos, stack coins, maybe flip cards here and there. And I just try to build my coin stack to as high as I can until we get that kind of first MUT weekend of the year where people start really buying packs and the market crashes a little bit. I use the word crash a little loosely there because that early in the year, there's not really a market crash. There's just a dip in prices. But, cards are so expensive early on, and typically the way it works is cards will be expensive. We'll get a weekend where some type of bundle comes out, cards will dip down, and then prices go way back up again, even on Core Elite. So again, just to reiterate, play solo, stack your coins, wait until the first market drop of the year. Do you think TO is 100% guaranteed to get a UL? You can never tell with EA anymore. Well, I'm not going to say guaranteed to get a UL, but I will say he's 100% guaranteed to get a 99 overall card. The reason I say that is because we saw with the power-up expansion this past Tuesday, Michael Irvin, a guy who I thought would probably get a UL, did not, and he was part of the power-up expansion. So TO could definitely be part of that. He could be part of another promo, but I think he's 100% going to get a 99 overall. I hope that helps. Should we just give up on the idea of position heroes at this point, starting to think it's not coming? I still think we'll get it. I don't know when. Hopefully this week. Maybe we get some announcements, but it seems like EA at this point, going forward is not going to be doing Good Morning Madden streams, and we're just going to basically get the content. And I'm low-key kind of okay with that. I miss the streams to get the drops, and I still think the streams are good to give out information, but the kind of surprise drop on content, and I'm going to, I hesitate saying that because we haven't really got a lot, but I think about Friday, I was like, oh, Journey's out. Oh, shoot, Journey lets you get a free golden ticket. So I kind of like the unexpected. Hopefully Friday we all wake up and boom, 10:30 hits, and they didn't tell us, but position heroes are here. So I'm not giving up on it. I still think it's coming, but I understand why people might think it's not because we got, over the last 2 weeks with Ultimate Legends, we got a punter and a kicker 99. So it's now possible to have a 99 overall team. And typically position heroes were that was like the big thing about the promo, right? That you can now get a 99 overall squad, and that has been ruined. But I still think we get in position heroes. I just don't know when. Do you think most or all of the theme diamonds will get ULs? I would say no. I think we'll see a lot of theme diamonds maybe get power-up expansion cards and get them to a 99, but I don't think you'll see all of them get ULs. Yeah, I don't think we'll have enough weeks for that. I got a feeling Ultimate Legends are probably going to end around middle July. So when you think about it, today's July 8th, we got 3 more weekends in June. I wouldn't be surprised if middle of July is the last weekend for Ultimate Legends. Do you think it's worth it to grind out the journeys for the free golden ticket if you haven't finished one yet? No. I mean, if you got a lot of time on your hand and you don't get bored of playing solos, go for it. But I will tell you guys, I completed the first journey to get that Michael Thomas. I never did the second journey, never did the third, not doing the fourth. I know it's a free golden ticket. I know it's a fantasy pack. I know you can sell that card. It's still not worth it to me. It's just too many solos. I think to get the journey completion token, you have to get every star on every solo. At this point, definitely not worth it. I'm not doing it. If you got the time to do it and there's nothing else to do, there's no other games you want to play and you're okay with playing, go for it. But I'm personally not doing it. My guy Sergeant Skullcrusher says, I'm wondering how many coins do you think we will need to hold on to rookie premier cards, but loyalty? I don't know. I said it earlier, 4, 5, 600k is probably going to be like rookie premier. Also depends on if you want to do all 10. If we get 10 again like we have for the previous years, you're going to need a pretty good coin stack. Also, you know, are you going to sell off your team to do rookie premieres? Everybody does that, so that's when the market tanks. But do you have valuable cards now, like golden tickets and, you know, high desired cards that will still get you some type of coin? It really depends. If you want to do all 10, I'm going to loosely just throw out probably 5 to 6 million MUT loyalty. I have no idea. Hopefully we get some type of MUT loyalty program. As far as I remember, you didn't really need coins for like those loyalty type programs. It really just was logging in every day and being active was more so. So rookie premieres, to do all of them is going to be expensive. If there's, you know, only so many you want to do, you'll be okay. All I could really say is just stack as many coins as you can. You can never have too many coins, right? Jerry says, "Yo, what up, Pops? I got 2 quick questions. First question, in Weekend League, have you experienced your opponent closing the app as soon as the players are being introduced and then getting the W every single time?" Yes. So typically, I mean, I think there are disconnection glitches out there. They haven't really happened to me lately, so I can't speak upon them specifically because I just don't know. But yes, if you, I mean, I think for the most part, if people like Dashboard because they saw your top 3 and they're nervous, sometimes you'll get the W, sometimes you don't get the W, but they end up getting the loss because it's happened to me. Like, I think my game is frozen in the past or something happened where I crashed at the top 3 screen and I got the L, or I'm sorry, they didn't get the W, but I got the L. I think that's happened before as well. So there's really no way to tell. You know, unfortunately, disconnections and servers and all that it's tricky at times, and it sucks when it happens. Will Weekend League and Madden 20 continue after Madden 21 is released? No. So typically they will give us a date for the last weekend of last weekend of Weekend League. I would guess it's probably going to be around somewhere, you know, like early August, mid-August, late July, probably early August. But yes, they'll notify us last week of solo battles, last weekend of Weekend League, all that stuff. All right. I have 98 McCaffrey at running back, 99 Torrey Holt, 98 Michael Thomas, and 97 Galladay at wide receiver. My corners are decent, and I have a good QB. What free golden ticket do you think I should take? And he says, welcome back. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll be honest. Your wide receivers are kind of average. In a world where there's a lot of good cards out there, Michael Thomas to me is too slow. Torrey Holt drops a lot of passes for me. And Galladay at this point, I don't even know what his stats are. I would try to either buy Randy Moss UL or use that golden ticket, that free golden ticket on Julio Jones. McCaffrey is not a bad option. There's still other better running backs out there, but I'll be honest, don't take this as disrespect. I'm not impressed with your wide receiver core. I would go with Julio Jones. You know, if you're hurting at cornerback, I think you mentioned corners, you said they're decent. You can always go with Jalen Ramsey, but those wide receivers I think you should be addressed. When do you think Joe Montana and new promo will be coming out? I don't know. I mean, soon? I don't know. That's a tough one to ask. Joe Montana will probably get a UL. As far as a new promo, I'm hopeful we see something this Friday. I thought really we would see it this past Friday. I was wrong. I mean, can you count Journey as a promo? Maybe. But I'm hopeful we see something this week. Do you like having wide receivers with high carry to lower chances of fumbling? I've never paid attention to carry rating on any of my receivers. My receivers don't fumble a ton, though. You know, Tyreek Hill does, but I have no idea what his carry is. You know, that's something you can take a look at. It's not a bad idea. I don't run into a lot of fumbles with wide receivers. It's usually my tight ends or my running backs or quarterbacks if I'm not on conservative. But yeah, you can take a look at that rating. It's not going to hurt you at all. I have a few questions. One, do you think do you think the rookie premier sets will be the same as last year, using this year's draft players to get tokens? And if so, do you think it's worth sniping cards to complete the same sets? I mean, you can never go wrong with sniping cards for the sets. You could, invest in this year's draft players to get the tokens. I honestly don't even remember how Rookie Premier worked last year. If you say that's what it was, I believe you. It's too hard to guess, man. I don't want to give out advice that's going to be wrong. If I had to guess, I would say it's going to be different. It seems like every year the way Rookie Premier is set up is different. So, do they make a shortcut because of they're being busy working on 21 right now? and make it the same as last year, maybe. But I it wouldn't. If you think that's going to be the way, it's not a bad idea to invest in some stuff. But always worth sniping cards to complete sets. It's the cheapest way you're going to build out sets for sure. Adding to Chad's question. All right, I don't remember Chad's question, but was it somebody up here who asked me earlier? I don't know. All right, let's just read it anyway. Do you think we should give up on the idea of content coming? No. I mean, we're going to get more content. You might want to give up on the idea of a lot of content coming out. I would still imagine Rookie Premiere, Position Heroes, and then probably one other big promo, and that's it. Hopefully we get the, power-ups every Tuesday. Doesn't seem like anything's replacing Thursday content after Golden Tickets are over, or now that Golden Tickets are over. Seems like ULs are going to keep coming out, but at this point, seems like maybe Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays is all we're going to be getting, but we'll definitely get more content. Terrell Owens, UL, be the final piece of the Eagles team. I'm waiting on it for sure. I still think Jason Kelsey would be a good candidate for a power-up expansion card, so I think he would be part of my final piece. I would love to see Nnamdi Asomugha or Brian Westbrook at ULs or some type of upgrade if it's through the power-up expansion. Definitely waiting on that ULTO, though. That's probably my most coveted card right now. If I had to say there's any card I'm waiting on, it's going to be that one. But I wouldn't say it's the final piece. I think there's some options and some other guys that could get upgrades. I was wondering if we're going to get 96, we're ever going to get a 96 overall exchange for our 96s. No, I would say no, and that's kind of because we're done with the series changeovers, and typically exchange sets are for series changeovers. Series 7, I think, was the last series. I wouldn't hold my breath. Is there a chance we get one? Yeah, but I wouldn't hold my breath on those. And the prices are so cheap on everything, even 98s, that an exchange set, unless you got a bunch of nats you just want to get rid of, I feel like exchange sets are kind of useless at this point, just because of how the market's been. In the Raiders playbook, what are your favorite cover 2 beater plays? Also, I have Hot Route Master, but looking for some good stock plays. I don't really have a lot of favorite cover 2 plays, but you can always go with like streaks down the middle if they're not putting a deep blue with either the linebacker or if they have a sub linebacker down there. Always try to attack the middle or the corner routes. I don't really have like cover 2 specific beaters. Typically when people are running cover 2, to be honest, I'm running dives up the middle till I get them on there. The biggest defense I've been struggling with is cover 3, and it might even be stock cover 3 out of big nickel over G. That one just locks up for whatever reason, but I don't really have any like specific go-to cover 2 beaters. More so concepts with corner routes and streaks and, some type of like, a streak, a corner route, and then a flat route, and, it's got to make that cover 2 play something, and what they don't play is going to be open. What is up with CJ 2K not getting a card since the Blitz promo? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he'll get another card. I'm sure he'll get a 99, whether it's from the UL, program or power-up expansion, but I'm sure he'll get a 99 overall. Cody, my guy Cody says, Jared Goff or Michael Vick? We're absolutely going Vick, Cody. You knew the answer to that. How's Dawkins? He's great, thanks for asking. And then why is Syracuse so bad at basketball? Listen here, they landed 2 really good recruits for the 21 and 22 season, or 21 season, I can't remember. But we got some good recruits coming in, man. So yeah, I think Cody's an NC State fan. So now I'm really hoping that we're going to beat them when we play them in 2 years. Should I sell my team or just wait for rookie premieres? Thinking Madden is pointless right now. Listen, Taylor, if you're not playing the game, and you're not enjoying it, and you don't feel any reason or need to have a good team right now, sell them off, stack your coins, or hold on to your coins until rookie premiere comes out, and then, use those coins as kind of your last spending spree. If you're absolutely not playing the game or have no urge to play it, sell your team off. It's okay at this point. Is it smart to stock up on more training than coins? Right now, they're assuming they're having training point store offers for rookie premiere. I don't know if they will. I hope they do, because training is so cheap. But I love to say this. If I had to guess right now, I would say there will not be a training pack for rookie premiere. If there is, that would be wonderful. Be careful stocking up on training. Maybe buy cards and not quick sell them right away. So if you do need the training, you can then quick sell it. And if you don't end up needing the training, you could sell the cards for coins, but there's a risk of obviously, losing coins in that situation, depending on how much you pay for them. But, training's so cheap, I'm not personally stocking up on it. I have a binder full of stuff I can quick sell if I want. Cards are so cheap right now that you can get training for under 1 coin per training point. And I don't think, even if we see some type of training pack for Rookie Premier, I still don't think it's enough to move the market. The market's just too low. Predictions on summer Blockbuster cards. I don't have any because I don't even know if we're going to get that promo. Who knows? But we'll soon. I'm kind of waiting until next week to see if anything comes out this Friday. We'll soon have kind of like a video on, one player for every team that needs an upgrade. So you guys can expect that probably next week. Maybe this week. We'll see what gets announced. Hope all is great. My brother and I play MUT mainly for squads and are hoping for improved rewards in Madden 21. We play solo battles to keep up through the year, but it gets old quick. And we miss weekend league rewards since we're playing squads on the weekend, but the squads rewards are terrible, especially for the time it requires. Do you think squad battles or squad weekend league is something EA should look into? And what would you feel like? So I get your question here. I'm sorry, I kind of skimmed through the end there. I agree that squads does not get enough love when it comes to rewards, and I just think it's because it's not their main focus. I don't think we'll ever see squad weekend leagues. I wish we saw more squad either solo battles or squad house rules. They did those a couple times last year, and they were fun. Like, me and Kep would team up every once in a while and do those together, and we had fun doing them. But, I hate to sound cold, I wouldn't expect it. Which is weird because Jake Stein, if you guys are unaware, is like the head producer of Madden Ultimate Team, and he's a huge fan of squads. Like, many people have matched up and played with or against him. I just don't, maybe they just, the user rate, I'm making up stuff now, the number of players, the percentage of players that play squads versus just regular MUT, maybe that's how they ration out their time and features on that game mode. Hopefully they improve it for you, man, because it seems like a lot of people, there is like a niche of players who love playing squads. It's not for me, but I hope that they give you guys more rewards because that's all you like to play. Will Bo Jackson get a UL card? Yes. Mel Renfro or Denzel Ward? Denzel Ward, because Mel Renfro played for the Cowboys. Simple answer there. What's up with no house rules? They add a lot to the week and would be really easy to add even if it was a reboot. I agree. I tweeted earlier today, like, I miss house rules. I don't know why we're not getting them. And I'm with you. Go ahead and just give us one that we've already had before with some type of new reward. And I'd be cool with that. Is Bobby Bell getting a UL? I don't know, but probably. Will Dante Hull get a UL? I don't know. But I'd say he'll get a 99 overall card, whether it's UL or power-up expansion. How was your vacation? Did you enjoy Shake Shack more than In-N-Out? Shake Shack is the greatest fast food restaurant on the face of this earth. Don't debate me or argue with me. It's a fact. Will Sean Taylor get a UL? Yes. Do you think Position Heroes is coming? And by the way, DK Metcalf destroyed you. He did, man. He did. And yes, I think Position Heroes are coming. Do you think that Position Heroes will come out? Yes. Usually the first promo to get kicker, 99 kicker and punter is PH, but now, yeah, I answered that earlier. Yes, I do. Do you think Carson Wentz will win MVP? Yes. He's the best player in the NFL. Do you think either Larry Fitzgerald or DeAndre Hopkins will get an upgrade? Also, is using free agent masters cheating on a theme team? Yes, it is cheating. You can use them on your regular squad and put your favorite, team chem on there, but I still think as far as theme team rules goes, it's cheating. DeAndre Hopkins, yes. Fitz, no. Since we now have a 99 kicker and punter, do you think it's possible we won't get Position Heroes? I still think we do. That seems to be a common question. Who do you think is better between GT, Ramsey, and Doc? I hate to say it, but Ramsey, because there's so many good safeties in the game that you can, they're two different positions, but there's just so many other safeties and so many options at safety. I would say Ramsey. And then Yoda the Turtle says, yo, and I say yo back. Thank you guys so much for all the questions. We got through a lot of them, and this episode ran a lot longer than I thought it would. Thank you guys for submitting them. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.